If your church faced a legal or governance issue today, could your leadership quickly find the right documents and know that they're current? Hi, I'm Erika Cole, the church attorney. Today, I want to walk you through a simple mid-year legal checkup for churches. This is not meant to overwhelm your team. It's meant to give you, as pastors, administrators, board members, trustees, and deacons, a practical place to start. This is educational information, not legal advice for your specific church, but it can help you identify what questions your leadership team may need to ask next. So, I want to go over several points and just sort of use this as your own checklist. All right. Point number one, bylaws. First, review your bylaws. I always say the 80s may have been a fun time, but they shouldn't have been the last time that your bylaws were updated. Ask whether they still match how your church actually operates. Do they clearly explain leadership roles, board authority, meetings, voting, membership, and decision making? If your bylaws describe a structure that you no longer actually use, that can not only create confusion when important decisions need to be made, but they can create a legal quagmire that you don't want to be in. Point two, check your policies. Review your policies because policies help your team make consistent decisions. Start with the child protection policy, facilities use agreement, employee conduct. Do you have something on financial controls, document retention, or data security? You do not have to rewrite everything at once, but begin by creating a policy inventory. Know what you have and what you don't. Point number three, personnel records. So you want to make sure that you take a look at this because churches often have questions about employees versus contractors versus volunteers, matters related to compensation or housing allowance and codes of conduct. So if you're relying on informal arrangements, now is the time to identify where documentation may be needed. The fourth area I want you to check out, board records. So this is really where you want to make sure you check how are you doing on reviewing board minutes and approvals. Minutes should show that the decisions were made, major approvals, and any authorizations. They don't need to capture every word. In fact, you don't want them to, but they should create a reliable record of governance. Fifth point and final, facility and risk documents. So this is where your facilities use agreement will come into place. You want to review any property related insurance documents, safety policies. Again, this is where your child protection policy would really come into play. These documents matter before the problem occurs, right? You want to make sure that you're proactive because when something comes up, you don't have time to quickly identify someone like me to draft them, right? You want to make sure that you have these things in place in time. So, a legal checkup is not about creating fear, it's about wise stewardship. Pick one category, gather the documents that I've mentioned, and ask, is this current? Is it clear? Is it accessible? Is it actually followed? If this was helpful, subscribe to the Church Attorney YouTube channel and download our legal audit checklist. It's free, and if you want deeper training, join our upcoming webinar for church leaders. I'll look forward to seeing you there. Bye.